Hey y'all, hey, and welcome back to my channel for another video. Today I am out in my garage. It is cold out here, and I have been putting off for the last couple of weeks making my seed starting mix. So I figured I would go ahead and get this camera going and showing you guys how to do it. Can y'all see the smoke coming out of the steam coming out of my mouth? It's cold out here, y'all. It is, I think, like 37 degrees or something like that. So, but anyway, y'all, so let me show y'all. You only really need 2 ingredients. And so I'm going to show you what you need. You're going to need you a bag of perlite. I got this from Home Depot, and I think it was like, I don't know, I think about maybe $6 or so. And then at Walmart, I got me this big bag of peat moss, and I think this one was like $16, $17. And so these are the 2 main ingredients that I'm going to be using to get my seed starting mix going. So what you're going to need to do is get you a container. I'm going to be using this little thing right here, and then of the peat moss, y'all, you're just going to use equal parts of the peat moss, and then you're just going to mix it all together. So right here is the peat moss. I already got a container of it filled up, y'all. So I'm going to pour this in here. And when if y'all have a sifter, you want to sift your peat moss, because what you'll find is that there'll be sticks in there like this. See that stick? Y'all don't want those to be in there, because it will slow the growth or mess with the growth of your seedlings. So if you have a sifter, go ahead and sift it. I don't have a sifter. You can use like some hardware cloth or something. I do have a roll of hardware cloth, but I don't feel like cutting it right now to make me a sifter. But see, like these sticks right here, you want to go ahead and get all of that stuff out of there. So I'm going to fill up another container of this peat moss, and so we can get this going here. If you have a sifter, that's good. But like I said, I don't have a sifter. I probably should drop y'all down some. Hang on one second. Let me drop y'all down a little bit so y'all can see a little better what I'm doing. Okay, y'all. So hopefully that's a little better. I got the camera at an angle, but you can see here how it just has those sticks in it, y'all. So go through there and run your hands through there to get that all of those sticks and stuff out of there. I got a box. Where is it at? Right here. That I'm gonna throw those in, and then I'll just throw them in compost. So I'm gonna go in with my second container of peat moss, and I'm just gonna run my fingers through here to see if there's any, see, look at that. See them sticks and stuff? You don't want those in there, because they can stop your the roots and stuff from growing properly. So see that? It looks okay for not having a sifter. I'm just going to get those out of here. So like if you don't have a lot of seeds that you're going to get started, then I wouldn't go and buy the big bag of peat moss and all of that stuff. I would just go ahead and buy the potty mix, but it's up to you. I got a lot that I'm going to be starting. So I just went on ahead and bought this. And then plus, you're in control of, the things that you have in there. So, all right, there's that one. So we're going to do one more. We're going to do one more container of this peat moss in here. And then we're going to go ahead and put the perlite in there. All right, so here go another stick right here, y'all. So I'm just going to pour this in here. See all them little twigs and sticks in there? Believe it or not, them little jokers right there will cause some problems. We don't want any problems. We trying to look at how big that thing is. This would be good for compost or, you know, throwing it over into some of your other pots and stuff. So can y'all see that? Yeah, so we're just going to get those out of there as much as you can. Like I said, if you have a sifter, it would be ideal. You can go buy you one, or you can just go make you one, because that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, I'm going to use my hardware cloth and make me one. But right now, I don't have time for that. I'm trying to hurry up and get this done so I can get my seeds started. Because like I said, for me, I'm running a little late. I wanted to have my seeds already planted like 2 weeks ago, at least a lot of them. So, all right. So it is looking good. So, and see how fluffy and stuff it is. You don't want to use soil, y'all, when you're getting your seeds started, because it's too heavy, it's too thick. Oh, and your roots and your plant is not going to thrive. So this is what you want to use, is a potting mix. And why go buy it when you can make your own at home? Okay. All right. So now, y'all, with this doggone perlite, this is why I'm out here in the garage for real. Because this stuff right here, you do not want to breathe this stuff in. You don't want to get this in your lungs. So I'm out here because it's going to kick up a lot of dust and stuff. And then too, y'all, make sure you wear a mask when you use this perlite, because this stuff can be no joke. You don't want to be breathing this stuff in. So we put three containers of the peat moss in there. So we're gonna do the same thing with the perlite. So let me put my mask on right quick and open up this bag. Y'all, it's all up in my eyes. So y'all see how, let me show y'all how fluffy this stuff is. Y'all see how fluffy that perlite is? See that, how fluffy and airy it is? This is exactly what you need for your to get your seeds and stuff started. So I am going to, actually, I don't even need to use that. Let's just pour it in here. And this stuff is really light. There goes one. And you might think, oh, that's too much. No, your potty mix needs to be airy, like I said, so that your 2 and one more bag. One more. Oh, y'all, look at heck no, look at this. Why a doggone rock was in here? I can't believe it. I'm like, what the heck was that, y'all? It was a whole rock. So before I pour in this other container of it, let me throw this over here out my way. I'm just going to mix this up, y'all, before I throw that other one in there. You want to make sure that you get this in here real good, y'all. And really, this is all y'all need to get your seeds started. You don't need to go and buy the potting soil or the potting mix. I do have some bags of it, potting mix, but I bought those because I couldn't find the peat moss. And then when I found the peat moss, I'm like, oh, okay, well, let me go ahead and buy me some perlite, and I could also make some. So can y'all see how it's looking? Your seedlings are going to love this. And we're going to take that out of there. Throw that over here. And then we're just going to add in our last little container of this. Put that over here. And then we just going to mix it up. Just like that. Y'all see that? Look how pretty it is. It is so pretty. The seedlings are going to love this. They are going to thrive. It's very airy, just what they need. So, and just like that, y'all, you have made your own potting mix. See how simple that is? So I'm going to show y'all one more thing that y'all can add in there. I'll take this off now. You don't have to put it in there, but I'm going to put it a little bit in here. Is some worm castings. I got these on sale at the end of the season. Y'all, they was $4. It was $4.50. I'm gonna go and see if I can find me some more bags of them on sale. But like I said, y'all don't have to add any of this. It's just an added little benefit. But I'm gonna put a little bit of this in here, and we're gonna mix this up in here real good. It's just something, a little extra boost that your seedlings will have. So y'all, I just wanted to show you guys how to make your own potty mix. It's so simple and easy. All you need is 2 ingredients. You need your peat moss and you need some perlite. And then just like that, we have our potty mix. And like I said, the worm casting is optional. You don't have to put it in there. So there you have it, y'all. It is cold out here. My fingers are freezing. So I am getting ready to go in this house and start getting ready to make up me some more to get my seeds and stuff started. So anyway, if you are not subscribed to my channel, y'all, please consider subscribing to my channel. All my loyal subscribers, thank you so much for tuning back in. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. You all have a great rest of the day, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.